Hello everyone, my name is Luis Carilo Capilitan and I am the reporter of the last Filipino general who surrendered to the Americans. There are three Filipino general were speculated to be the last Filipino general who surrendered to the Americans. These are General Miguel Malvar, General Simeon Ola, and General Macario Sakay.
General Miguel Malvar, born on September 27, 1865, joined the Katipunan on 1896. Arguments favoring General Miguel Malvar. Teodoro Agoncillo's account. Philippine prominent historian Teodoro Agoncillo recognized Miguel Malvar as the last Filipino general to surrender to the Americans. In his book Introduction to the Filipino History, he states on April 16, 1902, General Malvar surrendered in order to save his people from the brutality of the enemy and from hunger. With the surrender of General Malvar, systematic opposition to American sovereignty ceased. It is true that here and there, as in the case of Macario Sakay Patriot, refused to surrender, but their effect on the Americans was negligible. Sa argument na to ni Teodoro Agoncillo, pinapaniwalaan niya na si General Miguel Malvar ang pinakahuling general na sumuko sa mga Americans gawa ng sumuko siya dahil sa pagiging brutal ng kaaway at sa kagutuman. At si Teodoro din pala ay taga Batangas katulad ni General Miguel Malvar. Jose Malvar account, Malvar's grandson. Jose Malvar, grandson of Miguel Malvar, in his article to the Philippine Daily Inquirer dated November 12, 2016, did not contest the claim that it was either Ola or Sakay and not his grandfather Miguel Malvar as the last Filipino general to surrender to the Americans, but rather he claimed that there was no surrender that took place but rather a peace agreement with the Americans. On April 16, General Malvar and his men went down Mount Makiling. There is a newspaper photograph of General Bell and General Malvar shaking hands. The photograph shows a crowd watching the occasion with the women in the crowd in festive attire. It is evident from the picture that there was not even an indication of a token of firearms. General Malvar did not surrender. He entered into a peace agreement, but the newspaper gave the occasion the spin of victory by calling the occasion a surrender. Dito naman sa account na to na inilabas ng grandson ni General Miguel Malvar na si Jose Malvar na nagsasabi na hindi sumuko ang kanyang lolo kundi pumasok ito sa isang peace agreement o nakipag-peace agreement ito sa mga Amerikano. Kaya ang sinasabi sa account na to na it's either Simeon Ola or Macario Sakay ang pinakahuling general na sumuko sa mga Amerikano. General Simeon Ola, born on September 2, 1865, joined the Katipunan on 1896. Arguments favoring General Simeon Ola. Pio Arsenio Labanan, local historian of Binabatan, Albay. In this article entitled Ola Not Malvar was the last general to surrender, says Sons, dated September 22, 2016. Pio Arsenio Labanan was a local historian and the chair of Ginobatan Cultural Heritage and Arts, claimed that one of the country's top historians, Teodoro Agoncillo, considers Malvar the last general of the First Philippine Republic to give up to the Americans on April 13, 1902. Agoncillo is from Batangas, so naturally his drumbeating for Malvar excellent until such time that it was found out that Malvar surrendered earlier by 2 years. Labanan said, referring to the claims of his professor in college, Ola surrendered on September 25, 1903, a year and 5 months after. Malvar to the Governor Bet and Colonel Banholtz with 28 of his men and officers on condition that they be granted amnesty. Sa argument na to or sa account na to na favoring kay Simeon Ola, account ni Pio Arsenio Labanan ay sinasabi nitong local historian na to ng Ginobatan Albay na si Pio na mali ang sinabi ni Teodoro Agoncillo na si Malvar daw ang pinakahuling general na sumuko. Pero kung tutuusin naman talaga ay makita natin sa kanyang article na si mas naunang sumuko si Malvar kaysa kay Ola ng 1 taon at 5 buwan. So check pa natin yung iba pang mga accounts and arguments kung sino ba talaga ang pinakahuling general na sumuko sa mga Americans. The next account, the Minneapolis Journal Report. The Minneapolis Journal Report, issue of September 26, 1903, entitled Leader of the Philippine Insurrectionists Gives Himself Up to the American Troops, states, Manila, September 26, General Ola, leader of the band of the insurrectors, who have been creating considerable trouble in the province of Albay, Luzon, has surrendered to the American troops with 28 and men of his command. He has surrendered a few of his guns and has promised to turn over all arms belonging to his band without delay. Governor Bet, the provincial executive officer of Albay, says that this practically ends all armed resistance in the portion of the island. Some considered Simeon Ola as a bandit leader and not a military leader. So, sa Minneapolis Journal Report, pinatunayan na mas na unang sumuko si General Malvar kaysa kay General Ola. At dito rin pinakita na tunay na sumurrender si General Ola kay Governor Bet at kay Colonel Banholtz. Ayun, kasama ang kanyang 28 men. Bakit sumuko na sila Ola? Kasi ang kanyang mga troops ay humihingi na ng amnesty at gusto na rin ng kapayapaan. At meron din nagsabi sa kanyang mga prominent families dun sa kanyang tinataguan ay nasumuko na daw si Simeon Ola. Gawa ng okay naman na daw yung pamamalakad ng mga Amerikano at para wala na ring gulo na mangyari dun sa lugar nila. At dahil natatakot na rin yung mga families na ito. Ayun yun sa eyewitness, the last general na si Simeon Ola daw yung pinaka huling general na sumuko. General Macario Sakay, born in 1870, joined the Katipunan in 1894. Arguments favoring General Macario Sakay. Macario Sakay is pictured at the Malacanang Palace. At the Presidential Museum and Library of Malacanang Palace, a picture of Sakay with the title General Macario Sakay is displayed. The biography of Sakay, written as Macario Sakay, was born in Tondo, Manila on March 1, 1870. He worked as a Calesa manufacturing shop apprentice, became a tailor, and engaged in acting. He was one of the handful original members of the Katipunan who joined the organization even before the revolution began. He fought alongside Bonifacio and continued struggle toward the Philippine-American War. Sakay was accused and found guilty of sedition but was released after the war. He then founded the Nacionalista Party on April 1904 He proclaimed himself president of his self-established government, the Republika ng Katagalugan, on September 13, 1907. Sakay was hanged for banditry.